So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
Now batting.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Shortstop, Matt Duffy.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Sanchez is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 7 and the Padres 3. Nick Wittgren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
8-4 tonight. The Miami Marlins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Now in the box, Duncan Erickson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. 1 away. Andres Mora is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. A.J. Cole gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Batting third, first baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Duncan Erickson batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Way outside, 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dan Mobley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In time, and he is nailed at second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are...
Leading off for Philadelphia, center fielder.
Here now the 2-2.
Herrera.
On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And see, he has been slumping offensively. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Duncan Erickson. He singled his last time up.
Duncan Erickson.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Defoe leads off second with nobody out. This is line to left. And that's going to get down out there. And he is in there. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Up next from Miami, Dan Mobley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Profar racing back. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. He doubled. Earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On to the top. Digging in to try it again. Duncan Erickson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Alfaro is after it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Ready now. Duncan Erickson has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Duncan Erickson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout. And 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Miami Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And as we jump into the ball game, we've currently got a runner at second with 1 gone in the inning. At the plate, Duncan Erickson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Duncan Erickson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
8-6 the final score tonight. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. These two should provide some big-time fire. Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, here's the scoop on Kendall Graveman. Not an overpowering guy, 93 to 94 miles an hour. Good slider, good changeup. Will throw an occasional curveball. Not really a strikeout guy. He's more of a pitch-to-contact guy. And if he's throwing well early, you'll know he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in, Duncan Erickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Duncan Erickson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Swinging a soft liner and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Duncan Erickson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Erickson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Nick Williams, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Nick Williams.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up and nothing for them.
Ready for another chance, Duncan Erickson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, looks like He's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Alfaro might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit to first. Erickson has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Duncan Erickson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strike. Into the box now, Brandon Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. High pop-up. Castro is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And the 2-1. On the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Duncan Erickson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll be back in standing up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dan Mobley. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. This one's down to third. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jared Eichhoff with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.